and I don't in any way try to take credit for the making of anything that went into this record, but my opinion definitely helped sway Crazy in Love coming out.
Wow.
As a single.
Yeah.
Because at the time it wasn't being seen as a hit. It was like, oh, that, I worked at Sony at this moment, and the record that was supposed to be the first single was Baby Boy, her and Sean Paul. And again, great song. But I had the pleasure of hearing Crazy in Love in a earlier incarnation of it from Rich Harris, the producer. He played me the song. It wasn't Beyonce's vocals, just to make sure y'all know.
It was a writer.
It was
reference.
It was a reference of it, and I was like, "Oh, that shit's crazy."
Mm. And in love.
How about that?
Oh, come on, Henry!
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ!
I'm
bro.
31.
I don't have a sound effect for that.
It's a wah wah.
I did.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. Like, oh my God, way to ruin that.
No. I got to see what you did.
Pick it back up. Pick it back up, KP. Come on.
But we were in one of these big A&R meetings, and they played Baby Boy, and I was like, oh, great, cool. But something in me was like, hey, what happened to the record, the Rich Harris record? Now, at this point, I had already heard that Jay-Z was on it. I hadn't heard this version. I hadn't even heard Beyonce's vocal yet. But I was like, I just wanted to hear it in this room because it was like this big Sony studio, huge speakers, and I had only heard it in the car in a demo. So they played it, and I just remember like kind of blacking out, like closed eyes, going, oh my God, this is amazing. But when I opened my eyes, nobody else was.
Yo, imagine.
Like looking at their phones.
The best picture.
No, it was like this huge room too, by the way. It was like, it was a lot. And
Boardroom of bored people.
Right, it was a board
room.
I see what you did.
Okay, give me the.
Come on.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I was with you on
That was a good one.
I was with you. Like,
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the sound effect for KP.
Majority,
No.
I'm the one
majority
that-
rules on this one, but
Right.
Okay, good.
Okay, so
Turning Ben's mic off for a second.
hilarious.
Hey.
That's amazing. That's hell of a control.
He has all the fucking power over there with his soundboard.
Like Thanos. But the song goes off. I'm like geeked up, but nobody else is. And
It's great.
And
It's
then
amazing.
someone says something to the effect of, "It's not really urban." And I think I threw a pencil at the person. It was like I lost it. And because somebody else told me about it. I didn't remember the pencil. Actually, somebody else.
You really blacked out.
I blacked out for real.
Wow.
Yeah.
Violent.
Celine.
Violent
actually,
blackout.
My homeboy Celine told me, he's like, yeah, you don't remember throwing the pencil? Okay, so, but anyway, and then our boss at the time, Donnie Einer, I guess he saw my visceral reaction.
Yeah.
And, thought there was something to it, and called up, this guy Footy, who was the mix show guy. And Footy was like, he's that dude in the streets. He's the guy with the Funk Master Flex relationship. I can go get Flex to play it tonight.
To see how it would how everyone would respond.
So he did that.
Wow.
And I think that night Flex played that record for like 30 minutes. But like,
I love Flex for doing that
like,
shit,
no,
bro.
but it was crazy because it was like me and Footy were in the car. He was like, it's about to go. He came and got me from my hotel. We sat in his car, and he was like, he's about to play it. Watch. And he played it. And he was like, oh my, he did the thing.
And
He shared
again.
bombs. And he
again.
kept going. And to the point where me and Footy were in the car looking at each other like, oh shit. Like, I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, what do you know? Like, what do you know on this dude? Like, what? Like, I thought it was something else, but it was really that Flex said that when he dropped it, the phones, like, this was old school. People would call and go, what is that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that, that night it went up.
Wow. That's crazy.
But it was, again, I feel like it was the feeling. It was just a feeling. I love to be like, I know what a hit sounds like. I know what the truth feels like though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn.
It was that brass.
It's a fucking amazing story.
Yeah, it's not
shit.
urban, but it's like a Shy Light sample with a go-go beat with Beyonce and Jay-Z on it. I'm like,
Yeah.